Okay, can you guys on the YouTube hear me now? I think it's because I unplugged my mic yesterday and plugged it back in, and I have so many different mics. Oh, okay, perfect. There we go. CBNA is looking half decent. It does look like it wants to go up. I don't think there's much point in us jumping back in on this. It's almost back down to entry. We didn't really make a ton of money off it. We're still holding on to some of it, so I'm not really too keen on jumping on more. Apps is looking good, moving back up now finally. So hopefully we start to see some good profits out of apps. RDFN, nice bounce as well. So 420 was the bottom here. Looks like it's moved up to 435. These stocks look pretty bullish. I'm assuming we could probably jump in on Redfin here and do okay on it. So I'm looking at maybe like a 425 to 420 entry. We're going to be going for about... I'd like to actually hit $5 off it, and then maybe just a 410 stop. Yeah, you know what? I can't really give it more than 410, so we'll go with a 410 stop. I would really, really like to put it down to 405, but we'd have to get a really good entry for a 405 stop. Gonna go back through the tickers here, see if there's things worth watching. So far, no. We're gonna close down QNRX. We'll close down BCTX. Keep open MSGM for now. Peggy can stay open. Vrax, we're gonna close that down. Mara, we're not gonna play Mara. BWV, it's got a little bit of range to it. I mean, it's probably worth keeping open. If this starts to run, it could be worth it. So, all right, we're seeing that drop we wanted on RDFN here, so we can look at getting it around 422 here. Okay, that's probably a pretty good entry. You could move this stop down a little bit if you want to. Apps almost hitting $15 here, $14.90. You know what? At 50 cents, we could take a little bit here. Some profit. Apps, just under 15. Not a lot of profits there, but it's a little bit at least. We hit 910 again on CVNA. Dropped a little bit lower here, down to 420 on RDFN. We probably have some other tickers we can look at, so we'll start pulling some of those up. MGNI. Good run. Good run on the first candle, 719 to 830. So that's a good range, but our actual range is about 780 to 840, which is still not terrible. I could probably keep this open. All right, what else we got? We got TGTX. Another good run here, going from $5.80 to $7. So you know what? We could probably keep that open too. And then we have RPay. That's the other top one here. That didn't go. RPay. There it is. 585 to 620. Not really great. Veru. We could take a look at Veru as well. Wow, Veru with a nasty, nasty drop. Look at that. That went from $15, $16 down to $6. They had an earnings report or something, right? What did they have? They had news coming out. Anyways, it doesn't look like it ended very well for them. FDA denied their grant. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah. 417 here on Redfin. It looks like it should start moving back up. We're seeing, less resistance, but oh man, that knife, that was so close. It's probably going to stop us out. I would be surprised if we get away from this. Yeah, we're not getting away from that. Okay, Redfin stopping us out. So 410. Let's see if 405 would have saved us. I just want to move that down to see. Apps here taking a nasty drop after hitting just under $15, all the way back down to $14.60. Just before you ask him not holding RDFN. Okay, so we're not too bullish on it. CVNA still holding, still going pretty high. TGTX, nice little bounce here, 670 to 720. We're back down to 685. It's still looking bullish. Volume's pretty low. I'm not really sure about any of these, to be honest. I mean, none of these look super great. They're not really what I'm looking for. But I mean, yeah, okay, we would have stopped out either way on RDFN, so I don't feel too bad about that. Yeah, I don't know. Pet Q. Never even heard of that one. Let's take Peggy out of this, I think. We can always pull it back up if it looks good, but no, don't. Everything's like in this weird higher range, and I don't like it. EV, LV. Like, no price action, VZIO. No. ACVA. Signed you out? That's not good. $7 to a high there, 770. Also, yeah, pretty meh. I'm thinking, if anything, TGTX might be the play, but honestly, I'm still really not sure about that. Apps nasty drop. This could be a decent entry at the 450 area again. I mean, you might be able to get even lower entry. I don't know. I'm pretty iffy on everything right now. I think Redfin still has potential. That was a nasty dip, but it does look like it's coming back up. So I'm going to go ahead and gotta call that stop out first, but RDFN, and I'm just going to jump right back into it, I think. 415 RDFN, 415. I'm going to try for 460 on it this time with it's a $4 stop, I think. And hopefully we see this pick back up and start making us some good money. Maybe we make a stop back. That would be great. MSGM's halted. Got it. From 760 to 840, yeah, that'll do it. Candles look really small on this, but they're ranging quite a bit. Redfin's already back up to 420, so we're not looking too bad on this. App still holding. CVNA, nasty drop there, all the way down to 855. Our stop is so low on this, though, that honestly, I think we're going to be fine no matter what. Other than maybe not making a huge profit off it, but lots of potential to cut early if we think it's going bad. Good thing we didn't take a TGTX trade. That thing's dropping too. Looks like a sit on our hands kind of morning for the most part here. How do we have like 500 things on the scanner and no momentum alerts? That's what really gets me. We got UNCY actually halting and unhalting. Unky. But it doesn't look like it's really got a lot going for it, so I'm not really liking that. What else we got? We got BLZE. It's not on the scanner, so I'm assuming it's probably not good. Nope. Yeah, I saw Hootie. It was on the scanner. It's back around $10. Yeah, I mean, it could be holding at $10, but opened up. You know, it opened up 1060, went all the way up to 1170, back down to about $9. It's heading back up now. I don't really know what to think about this one. I think it could go either way, so I'm still pretty iffy on that altogether. MG&I, it's looking good. Is the range really there, though? I mean, I guess it's okay. We might just be taking small wins today. $14.50 all the way up to $14.70. Yeah, even that's a small win. CVNA dropped all the way down to support here, $8.50, all the way back up to $9. I mean, that's like the best range I can find so far. Pretty bullish here, actually. These long wicks, definitely a good sign. Not quite ready to say that that's going to be a good trade, but you know what? It could be. KRMD we could take a look at. Yeah, Hootie's already back down. KRMD, yeah, no, I really don't like that. Man, there's like nothing to trade right now, and it's driving me mental. AKTX, I think we already looked at that. No, we didn't, but it's not good, so. NSTG, like so much stuff, but like I guess because there's so much stuff, nothing is particularly running. There's Con, WWW. No. No. MMX. Also no. Oh man, Zip. Wait. DH. I don't think we looked at DH before. Nope. Zip. I know I looked at Zip earlier. Definitely not. Okay. Well, I think we're good with what we have. MSGM just unhalted. Up very high. We could jump in on this. I think we need to start taking some chances here. So MSGM, 930. If you could get lower, $9, that would be great. Oh wow, we even 850 here. Is it halted again? No, it's not. Okay, I'm jumping in. 860. Gonna go for $10. And then an $8. That's a lot. I'm gonna go 820 stop. I think I can't push that to $8 unfortunately. Even 820 is kind of pushing it. 40 cents on this is huge. But we need room if this is gonna start moving around like that. So hopefully it doesn't stop us out. CVNA at 920. We hit 923. We took profits at like 910 though. Yeah, it's still not honestly even worth it. ADTX, I can't remember if I looked at that. I don't think I did. ADTX, that one's actually not doing too bad. We're seeing this go from $1.60 to $1.87. The range is okay on it. Immediate range is probably like $1.75 to $1.85. It's okay. It's not the best, but MSGM, yeah. MSGM's halted down now. Or halted now, yeah. Yeah, it's halted down, yeah. So hopefully this unhalts and starts accumulating some buyers while it's here, because I would like to not get instantly stopped out on this, but I guess we'll see. 422 on RDFN. Yeah, I'm still looking for like 425 is not a terrible place to take profits. We should probably consider doing that. RDFN 425. There we go, 426, something like that. We're looking pretty decent here. I mean, at least it's 10 cents, so can't really complain. Apps, nice move, 1520. Yeah, still not really up enough for me to take profits. I'd be looking at like 1540 for an X price. Price target, I guess. CVNA is still pushing 930. Okay, now I'm getting to the point where I can think about taking a little more. Taking a little more profit. CVNA 930. Let's see here. RDFN still holding. Apps doing okay. MSGM, so that halted at 6:49 a.m., 6:51. We should have, another 3 minutes, but second haul could be 10. So another 8 minutes then. TGTX, yeah, that was a very bullish sign we saw back here. It has moved back up, so 670 to 690. Still, the range isn't that great on it. MGNI, it's moving, it's steady, but it's still not really necessarily great. I think CVNA is going to be our big winner, maybe apps as well. I'm hoping RDFN can hit at least 845. ACVA is doing okay too, 740, 780, 760 to 780. Yeah, the range is just not great on these. Okay, we'll go back to the top here and see if there's something new. There's always something new popping up here. Let's see, is there something that's like not really doing anything? BWV is really not. I still think the BWV has a move in it today. So what we hit here, $7. You know what? I think BWV could do something. I think I want to try for a position on BWV. Probably $1.08. I'm gonna say ish because just around that area would be great. Um, Ideally, I'd like my stop at $1.05 or below. So we'll put that there. So yeah, you want to give this maybe 4. You could stretch it to 5 cents tops. Um, so like 110 should be probably your highest entry. 108 ish. Try for like 120 out of it with a 105 or stop loss. 105 to 104 stop loss. Yeah, 104 is like going to be the safer pick, but if you have to get 105 as a stop, it'll probably still suffice. CVNA still holding. Apps 530 or 1530. Sorry, hitting up to 1540. Hopefully soon. BWV starting to run. RDFN, yeah, still kind of holding there, not really doing a lot. ACVA is actually almost at $8 now. It's doing okay. MGNI still kind of going. TGTX, yeah, these ranges are like they're all stocks in a price range I don't normally play, which already makes me a little uneasy taking them. And then they're just not moving enough to make it like really worth it. We hit our PT there, 1540 on apps. We can take a little bit more. Taking some more profit. Apps 1540. So hopefully we start to see some good movement out of some of these. Like maybe RDFN could stop moving down and start moving up. That would be great. ACVA, I'd like to see a good pullback with some reassurance. I'm not seeing reassurance with that low volume, so I really don't want to take a play on that. MSGM's opening up. We saw it go up to 1030. Massive gains if you caught it up there. So MSGM off the table around 10. That's big, so that's honestly more than we were kind of aiming for. What were we saying on MSGM? Yeah, $10, and that hit all the way up to 1038. So, I mean, a good start for sure. I think with the amount of momentum this is gaining, this could definitely hit higher, but still risky. You know, it could always come back down to with the amount of volatility. It's halted both directions now, so I'm glad it opened up though, and not opened down. Didn't open down, not up, not open down. Am I in BWV already? Yes, I am. I got in higher though, so not necessarily what you want to, not the kind of position you want to be in, but it is what it is, I guess. It's not looking too bad though. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna come down, and that's the thing, is that I feel like I probably just jumped into that entry without really thinking it through too hard, but you never know. MSGM still holding strong. Apps here. So, I mean, for apps, we're probably looking at the next target being 1570. We want probably at least another 30 cents before we take any profit on this. CVNA 950 is probably looking like the next area for profits. So with BWV, you're probably looking at 3 or 4 cents for your first profit take. So, you know, if you did get in $10 or lower, $1.14 is looking pretty good. Then you're probably looking at like $1.18. I'll put that right below that resistance. And then after that, like we said, $1.20, that could be some resistance right there. It actually might be closer to $1.21, but taking it before resistance isn't necessarily a bad thing. RDFN still holding. Looks like it might go here, hopefully. BWV might be coming down here. TGTX still slowly climbing. With like no volume though, so again, don't really feel like touching that too much. let's see here. So I got pinged in the other chat, so I was trying to figure out why. I don't think it was actually anything important though. MSGM coming down pretty hard. This could be another good opportunity for an entry. I'm not quite sure about this 850 or 860 support. I don't think it's going to really be listening too much to support. I think this is going to be more momentum than anything. So catching the momentum in either direction is going to be the goal. App still pushing. We saw that hit 1560, pretty close. We want 1570 out of it. 1560 is okay if you want to take another 20 cents, but I mean, to me, I'd much rather have 30 cents off it, especially for such a high price point. CVNA still doing its thing. MSGM, it's holding. That 860 area could be the good area to buy in. I'm really iffy on this, but I feel like this is where most of our money's going to come in, right, is on MSGM right now. So we got to be somewhat careful. It's on the 20 EMA, yep. 20 EMA, and we've got support line there. It's pretty much on the 9 EMA as well. I want to see if it breaks down, though. Looks like it's breaking down a little bit. We might see this all the way down to the 200, even past the 200, honestly. We could see it. But yeah, realistically, it shouldn't drop further than that. I think we just have to get in on it. This could be bad, but we'll try. MSGM. Probably, I'm going to try for 850. It should be too hard to get 850. Again, $10 seems pretty realistic for the stock, and then we're going to go for like an 820 stop loss again. Man, I wish we could give this more room. That's the thing, right? This would be fantastic if we could get this down to like a 780 stop, but that is just so much room for a stop loss. It's kind of ridiculous, and you probably could hit that just as easily. We're almost at that 1570 area, so you could start looking to take profits anywhere around here. Some more profits. Apps, 1570-ish. Right there, 1570. A little bit of resistance there, actually. Okay, we're actually doing pretty good on this. We're up at least a whole $1 now in apps, which is kind of more than I thought it was going to be. MSGM did drop down to the 850 level, bounced back up to 880. 30 cents, you know what? I mean, for the stock that it is, 30 cents is not bad. I'll take 30 cents. Some profits. MSGM, 880. MSGM. I'm messing everything up, but it's actually working in my favor a little bit here because we're just touching $9. Yeah, that was one of those good mistakes, I guess. RDFN back up to that 425 level. Apps just touched that PT. So next one, we're probably looking at $16 here. Right there. CVNA is pushing closer to that PT of 950 on that as well, which is definitely good. We have another thing popping up here. ADTX, it's got some weird volume. It's got some weird price action. Unfortunately, like, I don't think I want to play it, but it makes me more comfortable trying to play that than it would these two stocks. So I don't know, because these ones are running too. This one's just got no volume, so I'm going to swap out this one, because eventually I'm just going to jump in when I really shouldn't. Okay, so I mean, it's not looking too bad here. We saw this going from $1.13 to $2.20, so big run. It is coming back down very hard, very volatile. This could be good money if we do this right. EEIQ. I'm thinking around $1.70. Maybe we hit that 20 EMA and bounce. You might not quite get $1.70 though, so this is gonna be a tough one. You can't even give this a big stop loss. Like, you'll get wicked out in a second here if you're wrong. $1.70. I'll say $1.75 because it's gonna be hard to tell. Might even be $1.80 here. Gonna try for $2 on it with $1. Yeah, see, you gotta give it like 5 cents and that's it. $1.70, I guess, for a stop. We'll have to see where we can get in on this, but it's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. RDFN Nice climb. CVNA breaks that 8 or 950 there, so take profits on that. Take some profits. CVNA 955-ish. We're not doing too bad on CVNA either. We're up pretty much a whole dollar on that. BWV, it's hitting that area that we were talking about where, you know, we were pretty sure was going to hit that. And probably start moving back up. We might see this down as low as $1.07 again before that, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess. I still think MSGM has more potential in it, so for MSGM, we're probably looking at taking more. 920 seems kind of close, but we have so much resistance in this area. I think 920 is probably a smart place to take some more. What's up, Omar? How's it going? That's good. That's good to hear. It's been pretty rocky on penny stocks. It's not, there's so many things moving, but it's taking the volume away from anything in particular. It's kind of annoying. EQ's not looking too bad. I mean, it looks like it based out at 185 here. So, I mean, if you got in 185, you're probably moving this up to like 180. And then we're looking at hopefully seeing this move up from here. That would be fantastic. And that is EEIQ. BWV should start moving up here shortly. Apps still looking okay. CVNA, I mean, for CVNA, I don't know if we're going to get much higher before a big pullback on this. Yeah, 5 minutes looking like we're going to see a pullback, so I'm expecting one. But if we do happen to push higher with the remainder here, probably like 980 for a PT on that. Apps still looking at 16 bucks. RDFN, what do we take at 9? Or we took it 425, right? 435 could be a potential place to take. I mean, you're bound to see some resistance there, and then we're probably looking at, you know, 450 for taking out majority there. MSGM is going to stop us out on the remainder. This could be another good place to buy in. What do we have for trades here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 2 more trades we can take. Oh man. Thinking we leave it alone for right now. TGTX still running. Yeah, ADTX still going as well. Yeah, EEIQ is holding nicely here. You know what? I think if you got in $1.85, $1.92 is looking okay. Take a little bit off the table. Some profit. EEIQ $1.92-ish. You might get a little higher. It's wicking up a little higher. You're probably going to want to limit sell because we've got a pretty big spread. 5 cents is pretty big on this stock, so that's definitely the way to go with this. BWV hit $1.11 there again. Actually hit almost $1.13, or just touched it. That's pretty not bad at all. CVNA still holding. Honestly, it turned around. It looks good again. It looks like it could hit that 980. Apps not doing a whole lot. Redfin here hitting 435, so we can go ahead and take a little bit more off the table. MSGM still holding here. It's not halted. Volume's pretty low though. I feel like this is just going to shoot right back up though. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. 964 on CVNA. Apps not doing a whole lot. Redfin here making its move. BBW not doing much. EEIQ down a little bit here. Oh man, it's so sketch getting into a stock with this much volatility at this cheap of a price. Yeah, ADTX still going. It's got the volume now. Pull back down to 90 EMA could be a good thing. That could be a decent place to buy in. BBW looks like it's hitting that $1.13 resistance. You could take a little bit of $1.13 if you got in $1.09 or $1.08. $1.13 is looking good, but I got $1.11, so it kind of makes it a little tight to take profit right there. CPNA still running, looking good, pushing to the high again. Oh man, I really think I'm gonna jump back in on MSGM. This could bite me in the ass here, but I'm I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm trying for probably close to the bottom here, so like 775. I'm gonna try for $10 on it. I still think it's doable. And then probably a 7. Where did that last candle hit down here? 760. What about 750? If we put this at 750, nothing's gonna save us. Nothing's gonna save us. So we might as well pick 750 here. Last one stopped out on the remainder. So we'll see what happens. It's definitely iffy. But I think this is going to be the biggest profit potential if we can hit $10 on it again. So I think this is going to be what we're betting our money on today. Yeah, 775. BWV, where are we at there? $1.12. Looks like we keep hitting this resistance and we keep getting stuck on it. CVNA pushed to 970. That's about it. Apps looks like it's trying again. It didn't get much higher. 1570. We're still looking at $16 for that. A little bit of a drop here on MSGM. Not quite at where we want it just yet, but it's getting there. EEIQ is going to be stopping us out on the remainder. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still have room for one trade. I don't think EEIQ is going to be it. It just broke bearish on that MACD, so gonna leave that one alone. TGTX not doing too bad here. You know what? This thing's been running for quite some time, and I've just been waiting this whole time to see like a proper pullback on it, and I'm not seeing anything, so it's making it really tough. This could be a proper pullback on ADTX. Again, I think this is a risky stock to be playing this on. It's really hard to read what's going on with this. $1.87. 7 cents. That's not too far off, I guess. We could try ADTX dollar. I'd like $1.85. I don't know if we'll get that though. $1.87 is okay too. We'll go for $2 on it. I think that's probably reasonable, and then $1.80 stop. So you really do need that stop at $1.80. That's probably going to be the safest place. Even if it's a little bit more than we should be seeing on it, you know, want a tighter stop usually, but that should be okay. BBW, massive drop all the way down to the $1.08 after hitting our price target there at $1.14. So hopefully you secured a little bit of profit there. BWP, $1.14. So we talked about that. We're almost at PT here on apps. We pushed all the way up to 1593. CVNA back down quite a bit here. Bullish candle again. Looks like it's getting ready to rally. MSGM is not doing too bad. We saw that drop back down to 780, all the way back up to 820. Get rid of that. So you know what? If you got in 780 or anywhere around there, 820 is not looking too bad to take at least a little bit off the table to be safe. I do think that we're probably going to be able to push higher. Yeah, we're already pushing a little bit higher. So after that, you could probably look at like 855 for some, and then 920. You know what? $9 would be okay too. Get below that VWAP. So we'll say taking profit. MSGM about 820. Okay. Apps pushed past $16 there. We saw it up to $16.06, so we're going to take some profits there. Apps $16.06-ish, and leaving a tiny bit in there. Okay, so we're seeing this come back down. I mean, like for the last little bit, I would honestly like to see at least a $0.50 move here. So aiming pretty high here, about $16.50 for it. If we don't get it, it's honestly not going to hurt us too bad because it's only a little bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. CVNA still holding pretty strong. MSGM's not looking too bad. Redfin here touching our PT there at 450 or just below, just crossing it right there. So go ahead and take some profits on that. Taking some profits. RDFN 450-ish and leaving a little bit. So we have a little bit left just in case we see a nice run out of this. We can go ahead and potentially see this move up higher. I would like to see it hit 480 for that last little runner. We'll have to see though, of course. Get rid of these. Yeah, apps holding 16. CVNA, we're still hoping to hit 980 and then leave that little, maybe a tiny bit in there. I don't know if we'll have anything left. It doesn't look like I got a lot left anyway, so might have to take it out there. BBW still struggling. Man, that resistance area is really strong. Apps sitting around $16. EEIQ, it's making its move. Of course it is now. I think that's it for us for trades though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we never took another trade, did we? Oh yeah, ADTX, we did take another trade. That's what it was. I knew I had an open one. Yeah, so we're dropping down to that 185, 184 level. So this is the place to really look to see if we can see a bounce. Hopefully we see it off the VWAP or higher. If it starts dipping below VWAP, we could be in trouble here. Redfin not doing a lot. Apps not doing a lot. CVNA not doing a lot. MSGM's back down a little bit. Oh yeah, so stop on that's going to be 750. About there. Come on. Whatever. 749 it is. EEIQ is definitely running. This would have been a good play. Look at that. Getting in $1.74 to $2. Past $2. Almost $2.10. Oh, man. That's what I wanted to see out of that. We could have had such a big move. Oh, well. There's always tomorrow. Did you get into MSGM again? Yes. Yes, I did. 782? 782, yeah. Apps still, yeah, still holding. CVNA still holding. Nasdaq's up 5.8%. MSGM still holding. Man, I'm salty about this EEIQ trade. TGTX has also just been running pretty much. You know, we were looking at this down at $7. It's almost to 8. ADTX, yeah, volume's a little low right now. I'm hoping for that bounce off VWAP. We'll see though. We'll see if we can manage that. Apps doing okay. CVNA still, yeah, might bounce off the 20. MSGM's not looking like too fantastic, but you never know. Could pick back up. Okay, let's see here. Oh man, we need to start seeing some stuff move. This is getting boring again. Got another 15 minutes, no trades to take, so we're hoping some of these start to actually run here. Preferably ADTX, so we can secure at least another small win. I would like to not hit another stop. I think we've already hit one stop today. Yeah, we hit one stop today so far, so let's not make that two if we can help it. Been almost holding a 90% win rate here for a while, so I'd like to keep that going if we can. There's another ping. What's this ping for? Oh, it's a ticket. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Apps down a little bit here. We saw that pullback finally, at least a little one. I still think we're due for a really big pullback here, probably back down to like $15 or a little below on apps. CVNA making that push again, just hits that high. I think it actually might have just passed the high a little bit there, but not quite enough to push to PT yet. MSGM still holding. I don't know what's going to happen with that. BWV had a drop down to 107 and back up to 111. EEIQ is holding that 204, 205 level. ADTX still holding 185, looking okay. We saw a little bit of a bounce. MACD starting to turn around, which is good. I think they're running out of sellers, which is what we want to see. BWV still holding. RDFN's kind of looking a little done. I think it's probably going to come back down for a VWAP bounce or something close to it. CVNA pushing here. We're seeing a new high, so... Oh, come on. Stupid remote. There we go. 970. Yeah, need to get that a little higher. Apps is looking pretty good here. That was a bullish candle. I think this one's going to bounce as well. I think we're looking at bouncing right off the 20 here, which would be pretty good news. EEIQ down a little bit here. This one's pretty volatile, so this goes up and down quite a bit. So if we see a big drop, I might make a call for it. Unfortunately, I can't buy into it, but I mean, if I switch to margin, I could, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let it be for the rest of this month. Because I don't really expect to be taking a ton of trades anyway. So we're actually in profit now on ADTX if we waited for 185, which is good news. Could take profits here to preserve my win rate, but I'm actually too greedy for that. I don't want to take 1 cent. I'll wait. All right, CVNA pushing 990 here. We can take some profits on that. Basically closing it out here. Actually, I think I am just going to close it out. Taking the last of the profits, CVNA, 990-ish, and that'll be it. Honestly, it's not very often that we get holy crap, it's still going. Okay, $10. I'm good with that. Not very often we actually. Oh, I just completely broke something here. Okay, I think I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it. Good. Not very often here we actually run out of shares on things, so it's kind of nice when that happens. I would like to see this go for a complete tank now, back down to like 875, so I don't feel bad if it runs higher, but you never know. Wishful thinking, I guess. BWV still doing its thing here. We have a nice bullish candle there on EEIQ. What is the news on EEIQ? Does anybody know? I can look it up. EEIQ. Epic Quest Education Group International Limited. Press releases October 12th? No, we're November. November 10th. Okay, well, I guess no news. It's just, this is a Chinese pump again? Possibly? I don't know. I mean, I could check Yahoo too sometimes. I think MarketWatch is usually pretty good. Yahoo Finance. EIQ. Press releases. Okay, news? No, okay, apparently nothing is going on with the EIQ on this, so. Yeah, it is definitely a Chinese pump. That's exactly what it is. Similar watches are WAFU, CLEU, TIRX, WKey, all the stocks that were running in the pandemic. That's funny. The good old times. App's still going. CVNA, it's holding here. Actually, I kind of want to look at WAFU here. I haven't seen WAFU in forever. That one was like probably one of my easiest and best trades. What is this, 2021? We probably played it in 2021. Yeah, that went up to $20. That's nuts. Yeah, I think it was like one day we took it from like $5 or $3 up to a crazy number. I know I walked away with like 200% gains on it in one day, so that was fun. We're starting to see a little bit more profit here on ADTX. Not really, not a lot, but you know what? We're starting to see a little bit of spread. We're seeing low volume, so I'm going to secure a little bit here. And we're back down to 185 just like that. Taking profits, ADTX 187-ish. Yeah, there we go, back up to 187. I think EEIQ is probably going to go. RDFN looks like it might go. Apps is above $16 now. CVNA looks like it might go. Holy crap, man, we got a lot of things going. MSGM still in it. We're still in it. We still got some going. I'm still hoping for $10 on that. I think CVNA's... Man, this is going to get tough. I don't really want to make a call on any of these things that have been running really hard because it's hard to determine. Oh, there we go. Nice jump. 191. We can take some more. Taking some... Whoop. Some more profit. ADTX 191. 191. That's looking good. I like it. I like it a lot. EEIQ, massive drop. Making a call on that. EEIQ 175-ish. At least $2. I think $2 should be a pretty dead given on this stock. It's dipped down as far as it dipped down last time. We're seeing some good volume. You know what? We could probably even almost say $1.70 here, and that would be better. Yeah, $1.70 right there. And then we'll go for $1.65 stop. Oh man, this is continuing its drop. It's hitting new lows. Do I want to make this call? That 200 is pretty close now, though. There's so many like levels here to work with. Man, that MACD could go down quite a bit. I'm going to say $1.65 would be... It's going to be a risky trade. It's definitely going to be a risky trade no matter where you get in. Risky trade. Be aware. Whoop. Be aware. All right. $1.65 is the entry. $1.60 stop loss. First price target, if you get on $1.65, is probably going to be $1.75. Shouldn't be hard to hit, honestly. Normally, I'd say 5 cents for a stock like this, but I think getting 10 cents is probably going to be fairly easy. And probably $1.85, $1.95. I'd probably say 205. Honestly, I think 205 is pretty realistic as well. If you continue on that high, 205 should be fine. Come on, MSGM, give me something good. We got 5 minutes left. All right, so hitting that first PT. Taking profits. EEIQ, $1.75. It's really weird that I can't change the lingo to just saying to take profits here, because now I feel like I'm directing because I'm not actually taking the trade, but I still can't say that legally. So I still have to make it sound like I'm the one taking the trade, which is just weird to me. The rules on this stuff are just really strange. But yeah, $1.75. I'll actually just post the picture. Copy chart image. Take profit at those green levels. Look at that. Look at that play. That's working out so well. I'm so salty I can't take this. That's okay, though. RDFN's back up. App still holding. CVNA. It's going to push. It's going to push past $10. This is going to be something. It's like $12. I can feel it. MSGM's probably going to be a win as well. I got a feeling this is going to hit $10 again. MNGI, TGTX and MNGI both been basically doing the same thing the whole day. ADTX hit a high there, 191. We still have some in it. I think this could probably go higher, so I'm not really afraid to hold on to that. Look at that. It's hitting the second PT already. Well, I mean, it already technically did on that last candle again, so taking profits, 185, EEIQ. How do I feel about Mac? Yeah, I could take a look at it. I don't mind that. I'm not going to be playing these at all because I'm basically done anyway. So, it's still $12. That's actually surprising to me. Let's see here. Let's take off Toro for a minute because you really can't see anything with Toro on. It's kind of, that's the only thing that's annoying about it. So we traded flat yesterday. Pre-market was down a little bit. Did take a dip down to 1150. What's that 1150 look like here? We do have quite a bit of support at 1150. It's bounced off there a bunch yesterday. Where are we right now? We're at about 1220. So at, you know, that 1220. Oh no, there we go. 1224. You do have resistance at 1224. I would say if it can break out from here, you could start seeing it push up to like 1250 or 1270. The fact that it's held so high after this drop, not a bad thing. This is definitely something that really didn't deserve the 200% gains it got yesterday, and it's holding it anyway. So when you get something like that, it's kind of one of those things where maybe it's not justified to be up this high, but it's been holding, so you could definitely assume it could go higher. I wouldn't really, if you're looking to short, yeah, 300% yesterday. Yeah, so if you're looking to short, I would be scared to short this actually. Maybe if you see a breakdown from like 1130, I would go short on it. And then, you know, if you see this breakout from that 1230 area, you could possibly see us back up to like 14, right? So, you know, or maybe even higher. If it breaks 14, it could just keep going. So that's how I would be playing it. Be looking for the 1230 break here. If he could break even like yesterday's, you know, post-market or after-market highs here, so 1270, that would be pretty great for the stock, I think. So it could be a good trade. Yeah. EEIQ is looking good still. I would be looking at playing EEIQ for sure. RDFN, it's looking fairly consistent, so if you can get a good entry on this, I think you can make money on it. Apps is looking okay too. CVNA, nasty drop, so I mean, this is to be expected. We had this massive run, so I mean, this coming back down to 950 shouldn't be a surprise. MSGM still holding on. I do have faith this will hit $10. I don't know why. I'm not really seeing much to really give me hope for that right now, but you never know. So we'll see for that. ADTX, not really an optimal play. There's really spotty volume, really spotty price action. It's kind of hard to determine. You know, sometimes that that spread on it's pretty bad. So yeah, just be careful with that one. Besides that, we'll run through the money board quickly. We made another $1,000 today, puts us up to 32K, 3.3%, and we actually, we still managed to only take one loss, which is good. That brings us up to an 87.3%. Man, it's so hard to bring this up to 90%. I'd have to be so consistent with only taking one loss. But we'll try. Let's see here. Gains today, 68%. Actually, the exact same as yesterday. So unless we see MSGM run or maybe ADTX go higher, I think that's pretty much it for today. If I was in this EEIQ trade, different story. Could have made that probably 80% gains. Yeah, probably close to 80% gains. Anyways, guys, I'm going to hop off. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully you made some money, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Take care, guys.